I could only imagine how pretentious the cocktail bar one was if this was the option you chose.
Yeah. That's funny.
Welcome back to Hill to Die On. Whoa, high energy. I'm Grace Lobo.
I'm Greg Melly.
Today we're here with
Dan Geneen.
Yeah.
Dan Geneen, who's really adjusting the mic, but it's good.
I can't. He told me not to do it, and I had to.
No, it's like when someone tells you not to do something, you actually have to touch it. It's
Sorry.
It's just a thing.
It's
How's it
just
going,
that
Dan?
Curiosity.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good.
Yeah. It's great.
You got a sparkling water. You have this mush bar. What's the deal with the mush bar? Sorry.
This is how you're gonna start.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about what you're eating.
You're just doing kind of.
Sorry for being disordered. I need to talk about.
What looked like it was $15 combined for those two things.
Wow, I knew you were
Dan,
coming. I
do
could
have to
feel
say-
you were coming out with animosity.
Yeah. Dan bought me a Diet Coke, which was really nice. I just want to say that on the pod.
Wow.
Even though you have disdain for Diet Coke, what's that about?
It's gross.
What?
Yeah, it shows weakness.
It does.
Why do you think that?
You agree?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
100%.
now we're on the same page.
Diet Coke is
I'm
for-
putting
we're fucking
chemicals
back
in my
for
body.
children.
We're back.
Why do you think it shows weakness?
Because it's a women thing. Women just like, they think it's like, oh, cute, Diet Coke, like it's on TikTok, whatever. But we don't know what aspartame does to us, and yet people consume.
It's like, oh, I'm drinking
don't think-
healthier. It still says Coke in the name of it.
I'll be honest, I don't think it's a health thing. First of all, I've been drinking Diet Coke since my childhood. It's not based on.
Oh, I hope you make it to the next pod.
I hope so too. I'm drinking it I require it.
Greg's
it's like
gonna
an
need a new
addiction.
co-host. Yeah.
I hate
Oh, hell yeah.
This is the last-
Are you in a mood?
no, this is just me.
Okay.
I hate
what he's
like it's like Diet Coke too is like such a Southern diet thing. Like when people from down
Southern?
south are like, oh, I'm on diet, I'm just gonna get Diet Cola.
See, but that's different than the way the Brooklyn girls and
Yeah.
the gays are like.
Yeah, well-
like every day starts with a Diet Coke, which is a
Yeah.
different thing. See, if that could connect the country, if the southern,
I agree.
if the southern sort of right wing guys could just come, they could just all drink Diet Coke together
I think that's a good
and not
strategy.
talk.
and not
'Cause
talk.
the
That'd be
moment
the
either
one.
of them talk to each other.
Oh,
That's
as long
kind
as
of
it's not
beautiful.
about
Progress
Diet
is
Coke,
dead.
it would probably be bad. Yeah,
I think
but-
my Diet Coke addiction falls somewhere in the middle where it's like I grew up in a Diet Coke household.
Sure.
My mom and all of her sisters are all addicted to Diet Coke. Like I'm like a crack baby for Diet Coke. Like there was no world in which I was not going to grow up to be addicted to Diet Coke. So
That's what you tell yourself, and that's why you allow yourself to continue.
Yeah, I
I've
guess
gotten in
you're
trouble.
right.
That's kind of like misogyny. Like my dad hated my mom. Like that's just how I'm.
So I'm gonna hate
Yeah.
my mom.
yeah, I guess.
Also, I love the comparing to a crack baby is awesome.
yeah.
'Cause,
Well,
crack babies are out there that have never done crack.
yeah. I guess that's true. Yeah, I guess I still then chose to engage in it, but
I think like also it's there's caffeine in it.
Sure, that's huge, but-
And I think that it doesn't. I think it gets away with not like constantly carrying the tag of caffeine, and yet it's a caffeinated beverage.
Well said. You know what
See-
else pisses me off? People who drink decaf coffee.
Oh,
I
actually,
do drink decaf
Drives me
sometimes.
insane.
Why does that bother
Because
you?
it
You
is
just said-
caffeinated.
it's a little bit caffeine. It's a touch caffeinated.
Right. And it's also like, just don't drink it. Like nobody likes the taste of, no one's drinking coffee because it's like, I love the taste of coffee.
Is there something you like? Did you ever like stumble on something where you're like, oh, I like that?
Yeah, what do you like?
I like these Uggs. They're
Yeah?
comfortable. They're nice. I like,
What about like a food or like a beverage?
oh, I love food.
Okay, yeah.
I'm down for whatever. I'll eat
You
whatever.
don't like a fake thing.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about like a weed brownie, or like how do you feel about like a weed dinner where people put weed in the pasta and stuff like that?
Whoa.
I've seen, like, my roommates have gone out and have done that in the past. Like, to me, it's like, I also don't smoke weed.
Nice, me neither.
So it's like,
Hey, me neither.
Yeah.
Whoa.
wow, we're dorks,
Just
dude.
a couple of cool.
We're so
well, I'm
corny.
too busy being hopped up on Diet Coke, so whatever.
It's like, I think it's like a good business model.
Yeah, but do you care? Like
Like, does
I
it bother
think-
you the integrity of?
Yeah, it's
You're
like, it's like
concerned
cook-
with the
Oh,
integrity
no.
of coffee that you're decaffeinating it. You're concerned with the integrity of Coke.
No, because like
have
you can make a
aspartame
burger
version.
that's probably incredible with like THC oil. Like I don't
Yeah,
like
but I think
coffee
just-
as a taste.
Yeah.
So like, well, I'm not. If it's not for the caffeine, I'm not drinking it.
What do you?
Can I ask you a question? What are some of the highlights when you guys think of like when you reflect on the content you guys have made here?
Yes.
You're sitting at the bar,
Yeah.
you two. What are some like highlights of this?
It's
pod?
interesting that you bring this up because
Thank
the
you.
episode we
This
just
is
recorded
what
is
we
going to
needed.
be our season finale. This is going to be the penultimate episode.
Nice.
And we were like, Greg at the end of the episode was like, what are the highlights?
There were like 3 minutes left. I was
And
like,
I was
maybe we
like,
should talk
I
about
have
what we
no
like.
idea. Truly no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. I like having guests. Like that's my favorite part. Like because it's like the ultimate
Greg's here
icebreaker.
for the friends we've made along the way.
Yeah.
It's the ultimate.
Well, it's
ultimate
nice to
icebreaker.
to hang out with you because I've only seen you in like such a specific setting.
Right. I
Yeah.
really love when Grace picks the guest, like brings a guest, because I'm like,
I picked this guest.
because especially because we were talking about how like our last episode was about first impressions. I'm not good at them. So it's like I
What do you
like a
think?
podcast because it's like you'll at least have an hour
Yeah,
to
you
get
came
to know
out
me.
guns blazing about my
Yeah.
expensive convenience store purchases.
Was I right?
No, I mean, that's the mosh bar was $3 and this was probably $4
So 7.
or $5.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
he
mean,
was
it's an
50%
absurd.
off.
It's an absurd. but
Everything's
like,
expensive though, so that's like whatever.
no, I look, I agree with you, but I don't. But he is also right that I spent stupid money on these items. But
I
it
do the
wasn't
same
meant
thing.
to. It wasn't meant to. You do?
Oh yeah.
See, this is great. This is your first impression was you're being a dick about my things, but now you're like,
No,
I do the
the
same
first
thing.
impression is I'm a dick. It's not about what it's over. I'm
Greg's
just gonna be a
actually
dick.
the more that Greg is a dick to you, the more it means he likes you.
But I'm
I
like that.
was
'cause
like talking about me like I'm a dog.
I
No,
get
he's only
insecure
smiting
when
me
I
'cause he
meet
loves you.
people, and I feel like my impulse is to be kind of a prick,
Yeah.
just to be
You're-
like
Yeah.
one uppy a little bit.
Sure.
But
Mhm.
I've worked on that my whole life, not doing
Really?
that. Yeah,
I've known you. You're
Sorry.
one of the
No, no,
earlier
no.
people I've met in doing stand up
yeah.
because we
You said
share.
one of the earlier.
Yeah, because
Oh,
we
cool.
share a very good friend, Anna Koppelman. So
Mhm.
that's kind of our. But yeah, Anna and I
Anna
sometimes
was on the
refer to you
first
as.
ever episode of Hell to Die On.
Yeah, she was.
Really?
Yeah.
Did it make air?
It did. That episode did air, and then there was another episode that Anna was on that did not air.
Oh yeah, because I heard lore of Anna being on an
Oh,
unaired
right.
episode.
Yeah, Anna is on a secret Patreon episode.
I
where
don't
we-
remember that.
That was the episode we talked about the Great American Challenge.
Oh, I do remember that.
Do you know what that is? Are you familiar?
No.
The Great American Challenge is sort of like a thought exercise / classic. You're Canadian, so of course I have to fill you in on this.
Thanks.
But it's basically this idea that like over the course of a 24-hour period, you have to do 5, 10, 15, and 20 of 4 tasks, which are running measured in miles, drinking measured in beers, eating measured in donuts, and masturbating measured in orgasms.
Wow.
And then you can choose to
5, 10, 15, 20?
you assign the value of 5, 10, 15, and 20 to each of those based on what you think your own abilities are. So like for me, 5 orgasms is a no-brainer. That's locked in. That's the maximum by far. But
you
then
couldn't
like
do more than that, you're saying?
no, but I could very easily, I think, do 20 of all the other things.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That ego. Is
And the
absurd.
5, I'm like,
You're like 5. It's only 5 because nobody else is good enough to make me come more than
Yeah.
5 times.
it's
20
the-
beers is not that bad.
actually, you
You
know what?
haven't
20,
drank in
I haven't
like a
drank in a
year,
long
dog.
time. So actually, that's probably
20
not
years
true anymore.
beers over a day, though, would be
Yeah.
That's
And like
a
I
lot of
would pick
beers.
like a Miller Lite. Like it would be a chill beer. It wouldn't be.
nice.
Anyway, Anna was on that episode and we talked at length about ability to orgasm, and that we decided it wasn't a good time to air that episode.
Yeah.
It was the political climate.
Yeah,
you
it
know?
was just-
It was
it
big.
was-
I feel like that's pretty apolitical.
I agree. It was really more about how much we all revealed about our own sexuality.
Did,
we were like,
did
this
Greg
is too
share
much.
anything?
Yeah. I
can't remember what
you will
what
air
your-
whatever I say. I don't care. I
Yeah,
don't
we
remember.
do. Greg-
I probably
Greg-
said like 40 orgasms and like 3 the rest. I'm probably
Yeah.
like a battle. No,
Wow.
Greg's like, I'll
I
double
think
on
my
orgasm.
lowest was beer. No. What was it? The donuts, beer.
It's donuts,
the
beer,
lowest was
miles,
miles.
and yeah.
Miles,
Like
okay.
give me 5 miles. That's,
What do you think your?
Well, is this? I mean, I don't. If you guys want to kill this episode, fine. But if we talk about the Great American Challenge for too long,
No,
is it just going to get nuked?
We can't talk about. No, it won't get nuked. It
yeah,
won't.
no.
It won't. I'm just curious if
Nothing
you
gets
have
nuked anymore.
There's no way I could get. I don't even think I could get to. 5 orgasms a lot.
See, that's
It's
the
a
thing.
lot.
I
I've never
similarly
done
am
it.
like,
I've
never done it.
never done 5 in a day. It's just that's too much work.
It's too many.
Miles. I'm confident I could run 20 miles in a day. In a
Same.
day.
because you can break it up. You can be like, I wake up and go for a 5-mile run,
Yeah.
and then you're like, okay, and then I can do a 5-mile run
Yeah.
several times. I could 20
And-
donuts though is easy though.
Is it like one calendar day or is it
Oh.
24 hours?
So 20 donuts, sure.
Yeah.
And then 15 miles,
10
10
beers.
beers.
I
No,
think
no. 15 beers, 10 miles. I mean, that's the easiest day.
I think I'm the same as you.
That's the easiest day. If I could jerk off a lot, if I could bust a
You
lot,
can
then I
space
could
them
actually
out.
make this pretty easy.
The problem is though you
if you
can't
could do
have
10,
yeah,
you could do 10 O's, 5 miles,
sure.
15 beers, 20 donuts. That's like,
The laziest day ever.
yeah, like
But
not
you
a
actually
challenge,
ran a lot.
not a
You
challenging
actually
day.
ran.
That's just a day of an incel.
Yeah.
Oof.
No,
I would still
incels
have a
aren't
tough
running.
day. I would
No,
have.
they're
It's just you have to be focused and kind of be on a
Not
schedule.
until Jordan Peterson gets a hold of them.
Mm.
Make your bed, run.
Is that the? Wait,
That's probably a dated reference at this point.
I liked it though. It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
thank you.
It's
I
beautiful.
thought the impression was solid.
Yeah, I'm not the best at it, but I'm not a bad. I'm like a 7 out of 10 impressionist.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna
it's
say, what are your
music to my
impressions? What do you
ears.
got?
Oh, I don't really have any locked and loaded. I'm
Sure,
just a
but
good.
when it
I'm
happens-
a good imitator.
Yeah, I feel like when I am struck with a chance to imitate someone, I usually can pull out a pretty good.
Hey,
I did
every interaction is a chance to imitate someone.
Absolutely.
Mm.
All I'm doing constantly is doing an
My
impression of the
American
person.
challenge would be 25 impressions.
Sure.
20 blackface.
Yeah.
15. Yeah.
beautiful.
So let me get to know you, Dan.
Hit me.
So you're from
Hell
Canada?
yeah.
What part of Canada are you from?
Toronto.
Wow.
You guys
Are
work
a-
at the same place. It's
Are you
really
a sports
cool.
fan?
Am I a sports fan? Yeah. I mean, I have a complicated sort of story with sports.
Do tell.
It's not. I don't know how much I want to get into, but
Okay.
my mom was married to a man who was a very prominent sports lawyer.
Okay.
So for about 10 years,
Mm.
I was going to every single sporting event.
Gotcha.
In
And then-
Toronto?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when that faded, when that ended, that I was no longer going to the sports events. And I would say that it kind of coincided with me losing interest. And then
Yeah.
obviously, like, the Blue Jays went on a huge run this year. So
Sure.
What
The
about
bo-
the Raptors?
the
when
boys
they-
are back. Tougher for me to get in. I was
Okay.
watching when they won, but tougher for me to get into the Raps.
I only ask just because I'm from Philadelphia.
Yeah, yeah.
So that one hurt me.
That one hurt you, yeah.
More,
yeah.
Well, I mean, I've never held anyone's interest talking sports ever in my life, but I would say what happened to the Blue Jays this year was objectively crushing. Like,
Yeah.
really,
Yeah, I could
really
see
sad.
that. Yeah. It was crushing for all of America too.
Yeah.
That was the first
So,
time we were really pulling for.
Do you know
Canada.
understand what happened?
I actually didn't.
So the LA Dodgers.
I'm sorry for
the
bringing
LA
sports up,
Dodgers
too.
Okay,
created
no.
a. Well, see, it's like explain sports to someone who doesn't care.
No, here's
They
the thing.
created
I can fake.
Yeah, because you're a little pick-me-ish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
A little.
Okay, but just turn that off.
Yeah,
Turn
okay.
that off, and then just be no.
Pretend not to be
I'll drink my
Grace.
diet.
No.
Coke.
Just pretend like you really don't give
Okay,
a fuck.
yeah, I
and you're
don't
like,
care at
no,
all.
but don't go too hard.
This
Okay.
is like a nice little acting challenge.
Just
Yeah.
normal.
Don't even
Okay.
look
normal.
at him.
Like
Okay.
pretend I'm your brother,
Okay.
right?
The one that
When
you
my
don't like
brothers
as much.
talk to me about sports, that's like one of the things we engage on. Is
But you
sports.
don't give. You probably don't care what they have to say. Like you care because you love them, but you're not
Yeah.
like gonna try
You're
to
not
seem
dating
interested.
I listen to
Yeah.
my brothers explain sports to me so that later when I'm in like a context where I do care about a man's opinion, I can
How
recreate.
rare is that?
All right, let's say we're sitting at a bar.
Sure.
You have zero sexual interest in me. I'm borderline creepy.
Okay.
Let's
this is a
pretend.
very easy activity.
Yeah, this is very easy. Did you guys both make the same joke?
Good job.
Wow.
Good job, Greg.
I actually. Wow. Okay.
Just kidding. We love you as a,
No, it's
as
all
a
right. That
guest, Stan, and
stung
you have a lot of
slightly.
you have a lot of sexual charisma. Anyway, continue.
To some.
Yeah, I'm gonna
clearly
pretend-
not
I'm
in this room.
I'm gonna continue to.
Anyway, okay.
Anyway,
So the LA Dodgers made a super team basically because they just spend way more money than everyone else in the league. So they are
Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani. They're 4 times better than the next team salary wise,
Gotcha.
or like,
Okay.
and the Blue Jays had this miracle season and almost beat them, and it was a real David and Goliath. But
Mm,
then screwed up a few times in the last game
gotcha.
and ended up just losing, even though they probably played better.
Damn.
Here's one.
They'll never win. The Dodgers will just win probably
Forever.
like 50% of years for the next 10 years, and the
Yeah.
Jays are gonna suck forever.
So here's to really simplify it too.
Sure.
Your favorite thing that's ever happened in America, 1980, the Miracle on Ice.
Yeah, I
Imagine
do love
if
that.
the USSR won at the very end.
Yeah, that
Mm.
would really hurt my feelings
Yeah.
if they did
The
that.
US gets there. Oh my God,
Yeah.
just to lose.
That would
it.
be a way worse movie.
It probably wouldn't be a movie.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
The Kurt Russell speech would just like not really
Yeah,
hit.
it really wouldn't hit.
Are you familiar with that
Anticlimactic.
film?
Yeah.
Is it? I guess Canadians like hockey, but not.
We love
that's-
hockey.
Did you watch
guys
Heated
aren't in
Rivalry?
that.
No,
You should watch it.
I've seen some of it.
It's good.
A little bit.
Just the sexy.
I saw up to the first beach,
Yeah, fair.
The first what?
And then
the
you were
first
like,
blowjob.
Oh, the first.
then you're like,
beach.
this is too much for me.
Was that episode
I
1?
can't.
Yeah.
Oh, episode
Yeah, they're
1
giving
sucks.
blowjobs.
Episode
left
2,
and right.
good,
Really?
very good.
Greg
Episode
was
1 is
very reluctant
terrible.
to watch Heated Rivalry. and
Are
then
you
he got very
0% gay?
Is anyone 0% gay, Dan? I'm closer to 0 than I am 30. I'm like 80-20. Sometimes it
Yeah, I feel
varies.
like that feels
I
honest.
I
Yeah.
don't find guys attractive, but
Right.
like I would have a 3-way with another dude.
Yeah. And another dude?
With 3
Three
dudes.
dudes. Yeah. What about you? You don't have to answer.
No, I'm for.
Why does he not
Really
have to answer? I
intimate.
felt like I
'Cause
really
He's
you're
our
had to
guest.
answer.
It's
host.
our podcast.
You're
so
the host,
we have to
yeah.
debase
you're right.
ourselves constantly.
We're
You have
the
to create a
Diane Sawyers.
welcoming environment for the guests.
How
But
gay are you on
we
a
already
scale
asked
of,
Dan how many orgasms he thinks he can have in a 24-hour period.
I mean, it's in my right not to answer.
Yeah.
Oh, true. I like this. This is fun.
I Heated Rivalry. Am I 0% gay? I definitely was. I was 0% turned on by it.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean,
I have to say I didn't feel that way. I was definitely turned on by
Yeah,
it.
of course.
really?
I was like, whoa. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it was made for you.
I
Like you
think
have
you're
the
right, yeah.
sensibilities of a
Intimacy.
middle-aged
Was it
woman.
the fact that-
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Was it the intimacy that does it for women?
It's the yearning. That's what they all say. If I have to hear this fucking word one more time, yearning.
You're anti-yearning.
Is that why girls love guys with girlfriends?
I don't love guys with girlfriends. I think girls though like guys who are unavailable. Yeah. I guess
that's
sometimes
not-
that can be girlfriend, but it's not necessarily.
What else would it be?
You
Jill?
could be unavailable. No, you could be emotionally unavailable.
Oh, well, that's
That's
just
my type
just-
100%. I like an emotionally unavailable
It's like 90%
where I can be
of
like,
guys.
please
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
love me.
Right.
I'll change
It's
you.
kind of like an
Shohei
activity.
Ohtani.
It's, yeah, Shohei Ohtani, please. You're so rich.
Yearning is like, I would say that yearning is like letters between a guy at war and his wife or girlfriend who he never got to marry and they never
Sure.
got to consummate. And like,
Meanwhile,
Sure.
he's banging like random
well, according to Heat of
people out.
Rivalry, he's fucking every dude that walks.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know?
The World War I, they're all just
Yeah.
He
in
has
the
Yeah,
gangrene
trenches.
on his dick.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty much 0% gay. I guess like
What a powerful thing to say on a podcast.
I guess there's situations where I would enjoy certain things potentially. I
Sure.
haven't really calculated them in my head though.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I'm pretty gay, so like I am confident saying I'm 0%. Like I do a lot of pretty gay. Many people think I'm gay.
I knew this about you.
That's-
Many people think I'm gay, if that makes you feel better.
It actually doesn't affect it one way or
Okay.
another.
Someone commented on my TikTok
It's like
the
cool
other day.
for you.
And she was like, "You're not gay?" And I was like, "No, but
It's like
you.
almost a compliment though.
Do you
One
think?
person on your TikTok said this?
multiple people have commented it. It's if I talk about men in a video and someone's followed me from something else where I didn't talk about men, they'll be like, "What the hell? You're not gay?"
Mm.
And I'll be like, "No, I just have naturally beautiful skin and therefore I don't wear any makeup on the internet." And so then people sometimes get confused. That's my theory.
Maybe it's the red hair.
I don't know.
Are you wearing like this kind of outfit?
Yeah, usually.
Did you see how I did this? Like that was pretty gay.
I wasn't
That
gonna
was
say
gonna-
it. I was gonna let you get there. I had it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
for sure,
It's
for
really
sure.
beautiful. It's
Who would have thought?
okay, you're also a huge foodie.
Huge foodie.
Yeah. And a lot of people identify as foodie, but I actually would give you the title more than I would give almost anyone. Because I do think there's people who are kind of like, I have a theory that I think everyone likes movies, everyone likes food, everyone likes music. So it's rare for me to be like, no, you're like actually.
Am I being fun so far?
Yeah, you're being fun. Do you think?
I don't know. How's our viewership?
Are you having fun?
How's our viewership? Yeah.
As long as
Are
the
we on
mic
Are
is
we
Twitch?
being
intact,
fun?
we're good.
Yeah. I just sometimes I forget to be exciting.
It's hard because sometimes you're just like on
Well,
a
don't say it's
podcast.
hard.
Also, you can hear it raining outside.
Yeah. But it's nice. It's nice.
I
There's,
thought that
it
was like a
is.
broken
what's the
pipe.
Japanese word for doing a podcast while it's raining outside?
Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That was good.
how long have you been doing comedy?
Like 9 years,
Okay, and how long has it been in New York City?
all the whole time.
Oh, cool. Me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
But
You
not
didn't
9
do it in
years.
Philly?
Nope, never. I didn't start until like 1 week at working at the cellar.
Wow.
Yeah,
Did you always want to?
yeah. I've been writing jokes since I was like 15,
Nice.
but I've never done comedy until very into the cellar.
Well, not very. 1 week.
Great
Whoa.
catch, dude. Oh shit.
Hey, an athlete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
A little
like
sneaky.
20% gay.
What?
No, that was 0%
Athletes are gay, we learned.
No. Fictional athletes are
Wait,
gay.
what happened there? I think she was like all of a sudden kind of attracted to it and then needed to turn it off.
Yeah. Welcome to Hill to Die On here, guys. Grace, don't
Does
you
anyone
know
listen to this or is it all videos?
No, it's all videos. Sometimes people listen.
What do you mean? No, we got like 60
Hey, that's
listeners.
60 people.
Oh.
That's 60 people.
60
But
people.
I just mean if for one of the 60, I
Sure.
almost kicked my water bottle over
Sure.
and then caught it. That's
Yes.
just
Oh yeah,
Just
yeah,
feel
yeah,
yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah. And thank you for filling in the listener because we
I
have
hated that.
we have a problem where
What'd
we,
you hate?
Grace does that all the time. I'm like, just fucking
Filling in the listener.
Greg doesn't
Yeah.
like when I fill
But
in
it's
the
smart
listener.
though,
It's a
'cause
user
when I'm
experience
listening,
thing.
Yeah.
When I do listen, I'm like, oh, I'm glad that she did that.
Yeah.
Greg gets mad whenever I do it, so sometimes I've started to stop.
Yeah, don't listen.
Don't listen to
me,
him.
though. Yeah,
You're
don't.
right.
How, I said it before him.
Yeah, but
It's
But
so
I'm
much
not
easier.
listening to
It's so
you.
much easier to listen to someone that you never see.
yeah, because
When
I
you're-
haven't seen you in forever.
When you have an intimate thing, like
Yeah.
you don't care what the people-
Especially after that water bottle
Yeah,
thing got real intimate.
I think the last time I saw you, was,
No. You guys have an intimate thing.
Oh,
When you're really
oh.
close to someone, you don't really care what they have to say.
yeah,
Yeah.
New people, the novelty is so much more sexy and exciting. Like
Exactly.
I'm,
Oh yeah,
like she doesn't see me in forever. Like I'm cool
The last
right
time I
now.
saw
I
you-
love that take there.
If we sat in here for 7 hours,
I'd get very sick of
well,
you,
yeah,
both
no,
of you,
and
yeah.
she wouldn't care what I had to say
Yeah.
about me filling in or
Yeah.
whatever. You filling in the
Novelty
audio.
is
No, but I
sexy.
haven't
Novelty
seen you
is
in.
sexy.
Write that
I think
one
the
down,
last time I
Maxie.
saw you was I ran into you at Grand Central Station,
Oh my god, yeah.
Was that the last time I saw you?
I think so.
which was probably in October. Damn.
It was probably, yeah.
Yeah, we should hang out more. Friendship's really important to me.
Is it?
So yeah.
Until you guys hang out more, and then it's
And
not
then
a
it's like,
novelty
actually,
anymore.
this is not.
Well,
a good
but
time.
real friendships are the ones that survive. Many friendships die once the novelty. Friendships and relationships are the same thing. I feel like many friendships die.
There's like a honeymoon
once
phase
you-
for a friendship.
Yeah.
You
Oh
think?
yeah,
course.
look at us,
Yeah,
Grace.
yeah.
Huh?
We've made it. Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, and the best friendships often are not the ones. It's the same as relationships that start
Sure.
super exciting.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like sometimes you meet someone, you're like, dude, I'm gonna hang out with this person every day.
Yeah.
I think rarely do those ones stick around. It's kind of like friendships are like the person that you feel like calling because there's a certain story that they're gonna understand that other
Right.
people won't. Like
Yeah.
those are the ones I feel like
Oh,
that have
that's
some
so nice.
staying power.
I feel like sometimes I'll meet someone and I'll be like, I'll have like a friend crush on them and I'll
Yeah.
be like, I really want to be this person's friend. And then it almost becomes like a romantic crush where I then get nervous to talk to them, even though there's not a sexual element at all, but it's like a, fuck, I like really want to be your friend. Like, I feel like we should be like best friends. And sometimes I can tell it's mutual too, but they're so similar to me that I'm also like, we're both being like, we can't bridge the,
Just say it. Just say it out loud.
say,
Tell them.
tell them. I think I should, but then it's like, that's going to be so,
No, I think it works. I think he's right.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the worst?
Yeah,
You
I
know?
think they'll agree, but then it's like, what are we gonna do? Go on a friend date? That seems.
I think
really
a part
scary
of
to
like
me.
growing up is realizing like that genuine, like, I can't believe it, I just said that, is like it really works. Like those are like, people really like to hear like, oh, I feel like we would be such good friends. Like being on the reception
Oh
of
yeah,
that.
I've gotten
It's
people
so
who have
nice.
said
You
that.
might get
Yeah.
an initial balk. Like they're like, oh,
Yeah.
no one says real things.
Yeah,
And then they might not talk to you for a bit, and then they'll realize when they have a near-death experience or something
yeah.
like that.
They're like,
that-
I should have been best friends with Grace Lobo this whole time.
but they will be.
Yeah.
You've
I
got.
hope that people who are having near-death experiences are thinking about me when they're having them. They're like, I should have been.
I would
should've
leave
been-
that
I
out.
should have been nicer to her.
Yeah.
Hey, I feel like you should think about me on your deathbed. That's all. I just wanna-
Yeah.
That's the kind of friendship level I want to have.
I feel like you could achieve that if you're the reason that they're there.
Yeah, probably.
Well, they'll definitely be thinking about you.
You
I
know?
can't believe that bitch stabbed
Yeah,
me.
Right.
that's so fucked up. What an intense friendship.
I told her I had a boyfriend. A girlfriend.
You also have a
Wait.
podcast-
What did you just say? You said something. You were saying in terms of friendships that saying the honest thing. Yeah. The real thing is the trick to everything is just actually people who actually say how they feel
Yes.
about things.
Yeah.
But they are very rare.
It is rare. Do you know what's my favorite thing? You know when someone tells you that they were talking about you with someone else and they're like, oh, I was just saying to so-and-so how funny you are or like how fun you are or whatever.
Yeah.
I really like getting those kinds of compliments. So
For
now
sure.
I've started doing those compliments.
That's
to other
often a lie
people.
though.
But I'll be like, I have to tell you, we were just talking behind your back about how much fun you are.
That's people pleasy though.
But
I'm a people
comic-
pleaser.
A comic is only as good as the voice about them is.
You think?
If that makes sense.
Their rep.
Yeah. Like a comic is only as good as.
But this
the
isn't even
conversation
comics
about
necessarily.
them.
Like sometimes this is like,
Yeah, but that's why you're dire need for validation and like
yeah, I guess I just
just
love validation and I
absolute-
want to share it with people. You guys are both
you're
agreeing.
begging
right, yeah.
for acceptance. It all
Fuck,
stems
I'm
from
coming
that.
off so pick me, it turns out.
Too bad. This is your podcast, dog. They
Yeah.
know who you
I
are.
feel like this has become therapy for me, but that's fine.
Yeah, he's got the leg crossed. He
Yeah.
like face hand
What is
to
your
face.
podcast like? How is that for you? How
do
is
you
it
run the
different
podcast
than
with?
this?
Are you feeling a little you're trying to deflect
Yeah,
deflect a little?
yeah.
He's been asking us questions. Like, what's going on here?
Dan's like, so what are your...
I'm much more comfortable asking other people questions.
Do you want to
than
ask
people
us
asking me.
questions?
I've thought that's what you were saying. I
You're
was
doing a really good job.
But do you have anyone in your life who really like married? That's why I like really married guys, like kind of
Yeah.
grizzled married guys.
Sure.
They just
Ugh,
don't
what a
care.
way to
Like guys
describe-
that aren't trying to fuck anyone.
Sure.
They just say the real shit.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Often.
Do you have any in mind? You can't say their name. You can't
Well,
call
I think
someone.
I think like Bill Burr's like that.
Sure.
Bill Burr's of comedians. Bill Burr's a pretty good example of
Peter
someone.
Ravello.
Peter Ravello.
He has a great bit about it. He's like, being married is awesome. Like all my like single friends are like, oh man, it sucks. You're locked down to one woman. He's like, no way. I was in an elevator with like a beautiful woman
Yeah.
and I just farted and I looked at her and I said, that's how the world smells, honey.
Yeah, sugar,
And I'm
sugar
like, that's
tits or
awesome.
something.
That's good.
Yeah, he doesn't mince words. He's not, people like that are just not worried. They're not worried about, people who genuinely aren't worried about playing the social game and they're genuinely just worried about the thing they do.
Yeah.
You find a
It's
lot of
rare.
people. That's why I love a lot of chefs too. A lot of chefs are like that.
Right.
That's why so I used to make these videos about chefs that would do really well and they would be big for their fame and notoriety and
Right.
whatever. But when I would meet them and they were like really interested in doing them, I'd be like, I'd get the ick a little bit because
I
I'm
get
like,
that.
you're not really like chefs. Like if you're really all you care about is cooking, like you don't care about like having some people come in to film
Right.
you cooking.
Right.
You're
Yeah.
every day just trying to get better at cooking.
That's how it almost feels like with comedy sometimes, where you're like, oh God, if I have like the amount that I care now about like social media does give me the ick about myself.
But you can care about your own social media and work hard at your own social media without like trying to go to the cool parties and like
yes,
hope that.
that's a good point.
Oh, do you
actually.
think like she thinks that I'm putting out too many
Yeah.
reels or whatever?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Do you think
I don't care what other-
you're a person who wants to go to the cool party?
Like
all
if
these
it's-
they want to get invited. They don't
if
necessarily
it
want
sounds
to go.
fun, I would like to go, but honestly, I don't really care. Today an Olympian followed me on Instagram though, and that was exciting for me. But that was just cool because I was like, wait,
That's so different.
It's so
of a
cool.
thing he asked than the question he asked you.
well,
yeah,
that's
totally.
like
Yeah, totally. I'm glad you said it. It's good to have another person on here because I'm
It's
like,
good to have
am I
another guy,
crazy?
right?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
don't even.
I
Don't
just
get me
I don't know.
started.
I don't want to go to like
Which Olympian was it?
someone I've never heard of.
Oh, so it's not Alyssa
Why you're
Liu.
gonna shit on them
She's
too?
Canadian. No, I'm
So she's like not even an Olympian.
Alyssa
she's
Liu?
a silver medalist.
Dude,
She's a
Alyssa
silver
Liu's
medalist.
the
Alyssa Liu's
best.
awesome.
She's so cool.
Yo, did you see she had like 260,000 followers the like couple days before the Olympics? After the Olympics, 5.5 million.
Whoa.
She's so fucking
I mean, that
cool,
kind of
dude.
makes sense. Like it's
Super.
like
She's
She was really Eileen Gu too. Anyway,
wait,
maybe
Eileen Gu.
Eileen Gu. What?
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 Did you just say a name?
Yeah,
Eileen Gu.
Eileen Gu. That's the half pipe skier.
Okay,
She's
that's
like
just
the gorgeous Asian that's
Oh, I
like
don't-
at Harvard and
I didn't know that. That's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
the coolest name ever.
It is a cool name.
yeah. I really hope I got that name right.
I actually don't know who that is.
Watch her name is like
I've been like
Celine Wong or
Yeah.
something, and they're completely off.
You're
Yeah,
cool.
but
You're like, what?
she's like, yeah, pretty impressive. Like Elisa Liu level
Yeah,
of stud.
impression.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
crazy
yeah,
how
yeah.
young they are. Like this is really the first Olympics where I've been watching it and been like,
Yo, what's crazy
it's
is
crazy because they're like 20, but some of them are
bro,
old.
what's crazy is Alyssa Liu's been doing this shit since she was 10.
Well, no, that's actually not crazy. I feel like to be
At this
amazing
level,
at anything.
I'm saying like
Oh,
she's
yeah.
been at
Yeah.
this level. Like this is not her first Olympics. Like she's
Yeah, that's crazy.
she's been a fucking star. Like she's like the LeBron of dancing on ice.
I saw that she got this thing. She pierced it
Yeah.
herself.
Do you think guys? Yeah, it's not her first rodeo. Do you think guys at their first rodeo say, "Hey guys, it's actually this is my first
This is
rodeo"?
my
Hey,
first
listen, I
rodeo.
just want to let you guys know. So
The
I'm a rodeo
announcer-
virgin. This is my first time. So
The announcer's like, everybody chill.
take
it
it
is his
easy on
first
me.
rodeo.
Do you think it's referring to people in the audience who are at their first rodeo, or do you think it's sort of like more the rodeo guy themselves?
No, it's definitely not the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
Now that I'm
performer.
thinking about it, it makes way more
People
sense.
that'd be like if you were around at rodeos, you would be someone who would be like, guys, this is my first rodeo.
I would totally do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would
And then
love-
people would be like, hey, that's something that the
Let the professionals
yeah,
do it.
the
not for you.
horse guys.
Do you think
say.
they introduced the guy like where
Cowboys.
he's like the rookie? They're bringing him out for his first time. They're like, and it is his first rodeo. Or do you think they're just like
and then the
going?
announcer's like, and it's also my first time announcing. It's, yeah.
Everyone here's a
Actually, I
virgin
have to wear
for
a helmet when I
everything
do
that's-
this.
Yeah. It's-
Yeah.
I
Do you have
kinda
a
like
hill,
that.
Dan?
Hill to die on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As it
Well, I
were.
have some food things that I put in my note.
Oh, I would love that.
But what was
What's
your
your-
question? My question, the podcast thing. I just interview like chefs and people who would do like interesting things. I had like a guy who has a huge walking tour business. I had like
Oh, that's cool.
Is it
Yeah.
a solo?
my friend who's an astronomer. Yeah, who's
Oh,
an
cool.
astronomer at NYU, just like explaining astronomy things. I want to. My connections are all in food and chefs and stuff. So like
Sure.
I get some.
It's
pretty-
all self-made,
yeah,
like
yeah.
connection wise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get some pretty big deal food people, but I would like to. So I end up just doing food people because it's
You've
easier.
done like a
But
ton of traveling related to food as well, right?
yeah.
What's
It was
the
a big
podcast
job
called?
that I had. Huh?
What's the
Oh, it's
podcast?
called Dan Loves to Chat. It's
There you go.
And he does. Look.
Yeah.
yeah. I actually, it's funny to me because I cringe every time I say the name. It's something I thought about while doing psychedelics, and I really can't. I hate saying it.
Which
ultimately,
psychedelic?
That
Yeah,
is
big
tough.
psychedelics. Guy.
Which one?
Ayahuasca.
Wow. Were we with the shaman?
Oh yeah.
Peru?
If you're gonna do it. No, upstate.
Oh.
But
So
they,
like
do,
a
they have
knockoff
shamans
show?
everywhere.
No,
a shaman
no.
named Karen.
One time I went to a shaman with a friend
No.
of mine.
By the way,
I was like,
hold
yo,
on.
Dan, please say something because I feel like that one hurt. What?
No, it's a real shot. She is from Peru,
oh, cool.
but she's spreading
Sure.
the
Peruvian love.
through
I went to a
upstate.
shaman with a friend once because he was interested in doing ayahuasca. And
You just went?
they brought like it was actually my friend's sister, and my friend wanted me to come with, and he was like, do you want to come to the shaman's house? It was when we lived
Do you
in
ever
DC.
listen to someone tell a story and just like hope the story sucks so you can be like, wow, that story sucked?
It was more just that it was like the shaman that we
Just
went
wait.
to.
Yeah, it
Just
didn't
wait.
suck
Okay,
Just wait.
Yeah.
They went in, they saw the shaman, they were like, do you want to come see the shaman? And I was like, yeah, totally. And it was a guy named Eric Weinstein, which
Ooh.
he was like very into Native American shaman practices and
Sure.
lived in an all purple house full of cats.
That's like
And I was
though,
kind
like
of
if I
this
just
is kind of, why are you a Native
Yeah.
American shaman? And he was all about like Native American
Cactus?
this cactus.
Yeah, the Native American shamans tend to dole out cactus.
Yeah, it was something like that. He was also, there were a
Peyote.
lot of like rhythms where he was like trance beat kind of stuff, but
he was trans.
Yeah.
I got you.
Wait, what part of upstate?
Catskills area,
Okay.
Nice.
How long
Yeah.
ago was that?
2 years.
Life changing?
I've done it a lot,
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
really? How many
Yeah.
times have you done it?
probably 10 or 15,
Since when did you start?
Wow.
2 years ago, but I did it once when I was 25.
Okay. And then you've just been,
Is it life changing?
how often?
It is life
How often
changing.
do you do it?
I don't know if it's better or worse. I think it's better.
Do you throw up?
No, everyone throws up. I don't throw up.
Not
But the
me.
throwing up, but
Great American Challenge, do ayahuasca 20 times, don't throw up.
dude, after the first one, you'll just quit the American challenge. You'll be like, I don't need the
What is
Yeah.
American?
what is
Yeah.
American?
I mean-
Yeah. I don't need other people's idea of enforcing like conquest
Borders,
on me,
yeah.
borders on me. Yeah. Anyway, so that was the podcast, and but it's getting good. It's what was I? That's something interesting that I was going to say about it. The best ones are just when there's like people who own businesses that I have just been going to forever that I love,
Right.
Mhm.
and then I'm just like, not even food places, and I'm just like, I love people who are like the best at a thing.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
the guy, I mean, I always think about this, but like the guy who is the best at doing like moldings or whatever in New York, like if there's some guy that all these fancy houses call in and he's just like the stucco man
Yeah, that
or
is
whatever.
cool. Yeah.
I love shit like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes they can't fucking talk, but
But that's also a part of the lure to it, you know? Like there's
Yeah.
like a cuteness to that when
sure.
like John Drywall
Yeah, Johnny Drywall.
can't
Absolutely.
Love that
explain
guy.
why he's
You
the
heard that
best drywall guy.
Yeah.
It was episode 6.
You can't punch a hole through this drywall. It's
Yeah,
impossible.
it just doesn't matter how angry
Doesn't
you get.
matter how.
My hill,
Italian you are.
you want this hill?
Yeah, I'm ready for your hill.
Oh my God.
Ready to absolutely die on a hill.
Okay. Well, this one's about steak.
Sure.
Do you want to get back to this foodie thing that you asked me quickly?
Sure.
Because I kind of figured out the foodie thing.
Yeah, do tell.
Well, foodie is annoying because like
course.
food as a hobby is annoying. But I think that foodie is like the new way. What I think it should be is the new way of saying like a gourmand. And a gourmand
Yes.
is someone who is willing to go to great lengths to improve any given food experience.
Right.
And that means like if you're having a picnic, someone who's like, oh, we're having like cheese and crackers. Well, we should get jam or whatever.
Yeah,
Like we
yeah,
should
yeah.
get this jam because it
Mhm.
matches well with the thing. Someone who's willing, and they're like, well, it's going to take you 20 minutes to get that jam. And they're like,
It's
well,
like, but it's worth it.
it's worth it.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
what,
I like that a lot.
that's what I
actually.
think it should be.
Because yeah, that is like that. I just feel like you should have to put in an effort.
And I don't think it should be about fancy restaurants
No,
or
or
anything.
money
it
or-
should be
yeah.
about like if you're eating to eat well and be interesting, and also to explore the world through food and
Right.
allow food to be something that guides you to understanding different people and cultures. That I think
Yeah,
is
that's
like
cool.
what actually foodie should be. Unfortunately, the term is so like
It is
annoying
ridiculous. It
AF.
is like
yeah.
posting of
But I cooked for a long time and I made videos about all these restaurants for a long time, and it's just like it was a community that I was. I mean,
what's your back?
community-
Did you like work in a restaurant like cooking?
I cooked for a bit, yeah.
Okay.
But mostly the majority of my food work was just like traveling all around the world and making these like 20-minute documentaries about restaurants.
What's the best place you've been?
I've been in America. I've been everywhere.
What would you say favorite food documentary?
It just depends. Like
Yeah, I guess
there's certain, one of the most magical experiences I had, I guess, was during COVID in Toronto. There was this guy who ran a Chinese barbecue. Chinese barbecue is like, that's when you see like the pigs and the ducks hanging in the window.
Yeah.
Sure.
And there was this guy like an hour and a half outside of Toronto, and his I can't remember how, some guy started kind of interning with him who was like a downtown Toronto guy who spoke Cantonese, and he was just like, he hated his job and he was like, I
Sure.
want to kind of be more in touch with the Chinese community. And he just went and worked there one day a week, and he set up this guy like an Instagram, and he just kept posting like, here's George cutting
Right,
pigs
right.
for the day.
Mm.
So I got in touch with that guy and I
Horrifying.
was like, let's do a long form thing. And so I
Right.
spent like 2 days with this guy, and just watching this fucking old guy, he's like 60 plus, just every day, just sweating, carrying these pigs. I was like, this guy is going to
Jesus.
drop at any second. But he was just like, I was like, when are you going to retire? He's like, retire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like I do
This is what I
This is
do.
what I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, I also keep the prices down. Like I want people to be able to come here, the workmen in the area, and get a $5 lunch with lots of
Right.
meat. You know, the meat's a little disgusting.
Of course.
But
as a vegetarian, I would say all meat is, but yeah.
Sure.
Just for the love of the game, though.
Yeah.
Dude's just doing it for the love of the game.
He's doing it for the love of the game.
Was
and
it
like
good,
people's
the food,
sensibility.
or,
I mean, yeah, it's, look, I have my thoughts about Chinese food, like
Sure.
cheap,
No,
cheap
air them.
yeah, sure. Cheap Chinese food, I think, is like, for me anyway, if I eat it, I don't feel that great.
And that's
Right.
valid. Yeah.
It's like McDonald's.
And really cheap any food, but there's
Sure.
something about all the oils and like the soy and
Yeah,
everything
yeah,
that I personally find extra COVIDy.
Sure.
Just kidding. But no, I just think
Canceled.
yeah, but it was really beautiful. Like I get really inspired by,
Yeah, that is
like,
cool.
he's a true like ant, you know, like he's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I carry for the colony.
Like, I'm making this stuff. I'm feeding my people.
Doing it
and,
'cause I love
and the
the queen.
nicest fucking guy in
Yeah.
the world. And people, you know, you get these things about these places a lot where people are like, well, why don't you raise your prices? And he's like, because people can't afford
Yeah,
it. Like
I want people to.
he's like, I make $1 off every plate or
Yeah.
whatever. And he's like, I make $80,000 a year and I spend 20 of it on taxes. And like my daughter went to college, you know, and
Yeah.
I mean, that's the solve. Like that's the answer to America.
Cutting
more of
yeah,
like that.
cutting wood, carry water, right? Like if
Yeah.
everyone just had a thing
Right.
that they cared about and they actually wanted to spread art and spread
Right.
something and give
Right.
back,
And they didn't.
it's the
let,
solve to everything.
Right.
Yeah.
They don't let the capitalism of America make them adjust. Like
Yeah.
if everybody did
Yeah.
that, then the capitalism
Unfortunately,
would adjust.
there aren't.
It's hard. you
It's
know?
hard because, especially being in New York, like if that guy wanted to open in, like
Oh,
he
impossible.
couldn't.
You
No, he
couldn't
wouldn't.
ever.
No.
He would
Yeah.
be in a 9-bedroom apartment.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
There's
Or
no-
not bedroom, nine people in an
Sure,
apartment.
sure.
Like,
And
He's
it's
killing
actually
it.
a
He's living in a
one-bedroom.
9-bedroom
One bedroom.
It's a
apartment.
studio bedroom with 9
and he'd probably be
people.
cooking in the apartment.
Right.
But so that one's really beautiful. I've also cooked. I've also shot at places that were like, you know, $1,000 a place, and I
Right.
can defend those places. Like a lot of people think like that's
That
disgusting
can't
on
be
some
worth
level.
it, or like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And the artistry and the shit that goes into those places
Right.
is like amazing, and it's no different than the people who are the greatest opera singers or the greatest
Right.
whatever. So very high level chefs is fascinating too. So I would say that my favorite experiences were probably, you know, Chinese dude in Toronto. That was really nice. And then sometimes you just get lucky because like a lot of these places are kind of the same, but sometimes you meet people who are like
Right.
truly magical.
Mm.
Sure.
Yeah, there was one that I just wasn't expecting. There's this restaurant called Harbor House, which is 3 hours north of San Francisco, right on the
I
water.
feel like
It's,
I've heard of this.
it's the most beautiful place I've
Yeah.
ever been to in my life. Maybe I'll get married there.
Sure.
I sort of broke up there by accident.
Oh, and hey, that's kind of like
I lost my jacket in the water with all my belongings. I've given my soul to that place.
This
but
is
the
very, very beautiful.
The chef is kind of another one of those guys. Like he does care
Sure.
about being considered good. He wants Michelin stars, but he's like, I only cook with food that comes from 100 meters or 100 miles around here.
Right. Right.
And I'm filling this in. But a lot of restaurants say that. A lot of restaurants say that they're slow food, or a lot of big fancy restaurants have farms attached and they're like,
Right.
everything we serve comes from the farm. 99.9% of the time, it's just bullshit. It's bullshit, and it's for the image of the place to make the customers, the diners feel like maybe they start with that intention,
Right.
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 but it just doesn't work.
Well, yeah, I just feel like it's hard to sustain that.
It's hard
Like,
to
you just
sustain,
don't have
and
enough.
your produce is very limited.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to do a 3 Michelin star restaurant, like, you know, I mean, sure, you don't get caviar, that's fine, but like
Right.
you might not have access to, you know, mushrooms. You might not have access to onions. Like
Yeah.
it's not easy. So
Right.
this guy, Matthew Canner, beast. But yeah, anyway,
These are all the faves.
Else-
Damn, I want to do your job. It sounds better than
what are you doing?
I like work. I have an email job.
You have an email job. Well, I'm
Yeah.
not doing that right now. I'm working on some stuff for them, but I gave it up 1.5 years ago.
Yeah.
Hit us with the hill, Dan.
The hill.
Hit the hill.
Hit the hill.
All right, let's see. Well, I've won about cocktail bars, but it requires me to be so pretentious.
That's okay if you want to.
Nah. All right. Okay. I genuinely believe that like in terms of steak, that medium is better than medium rare.
Mm.
And I think that everyone is full of shit. And I think
Really?
that it's all just it's all this is like this idea of manliness.
Yeah.
I could only imagine how pretentious the cocktail bar one was if this was the option you chose.
Hell yeah. That's funny. Great bit. This is why. Can you explain to me why that's a pretentious position? It's not obvious to me. I mean, besides the fact that steak's expensive.
I think that like I would say it just depends on the steak. Like I would never order like filet mignon medium rare every time.
Yeah.
Like every time. Like one of my favorite.
I just want to say real quick, I'm a vegetarian.
Yeah.
But continue.
Yeah.
You can actually leave for a bit if you want. We got
I'll
this.
come back in 5 minutes.
Like a medium rare steak from like an actual steakhouse that's like good.
Yeah.
Like the melting in your mouth aspect of it, like taking your time with it. Like there's
Jesus.
that. Really just letting it stew down
Shit,
there, you know?
Predator.
I cook it with the heat of my mouth, actually.
Like I think that is ideal. That's it for me. But
wait, what's your reasoning why?
I just don't actually think that it melts. I think that when it's too rare, it actually doesn't melt in your mouth. Like I don't like that carnal idea of like tearing through it with your teeth. And I think when it's too rare, it's more tearing.
I think that like if it's a good restaurant, I think the medium rare there's a difference, and it's closer to medium than it is rare.
But then why don't we just call it medium?
Yeah,
because it's
like vanity sizing.
It's amount of pink. It's the amount of pink.
I think that there's
is there a set definition of rare? Like I mean,
it's the amount of pink. Yeah, or technically,
but like, isn't it kind of a like?
It's a little debated? Subjective, but there are like some people have temperatures.
Sure.
I just think that ordering it, like when people order it black and blue, I think it's kind of like a chauvinistic.
I think I agree with this.
Masculine.
You said so many words. I don't know.
You know when people are like, I want this. I want the cow. I want it.
Like, black and blue is like when
raw.
like at a steakhouse you order. Well, Miss Vegetarian.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you order a steak black and blue, it just means like charred on the outside, but like rare.
Okay.
Like,
and then chauvinistic.
Like
douchebaggy.
Misogyny, or just kind of like macho,
Alpha.
machismo, like a dickhead Italian.
Okay. Yeah, exactly.
Not Jordan Peterson.
Not
Did you say Jordan Peterson?
Yeah.
He did, but yeah.
Maybe Jordan Peterson.
Okay, yeah.
But Jordan Peterson wouldn't order his steak. Jordan Peterson would order his steak how he wanted his steak.
Yeah.
Like
not because of like an image of it.
I agree with you. I think it is like an imagey thing. Like I have my great grandfather. He's like famous for.
How's this hill? This is a good hill.
This is a good hill. I like
it though. Like what if they just like it?
I think there is a difference between liking something
like
and
how
doing
you had
something
to get your
because
arm
it's
under
like,
the.
yeah, I have a lot.
For those
going on.
listening to the pod.
Yeah, for those listening, I'm conducting an orchestra as we speak. I feel like there's people who are ordering stuff because it's like when people order their coffee black. I'll be honest, I don't like black coffee. And I feel like there are people who legitimately do like black coffee.
Is just coffee. Like that's just a person who likes coffee. You don't like coffee enough to just drink coffee.
I like coffee with a little bit of milk in
right.
it.
So, but that's
to me. I'm kind of like,
leche.
but I think there are people who do legitimately like black coffee. I also think there are people who sometimes are ordering black. It's like there's certain things that
Why would
I don't
you
like.
order a $35 steak if it's not the way that you want it?
Sometimes
I actually don't, and also I don't order steaks that much because I don't really.
No, but like if you're out, if you're sitting in a steakhouse, you're gonna order it
the way you want it.
The way you want it.
But I think it's a lot of psychological.
Yes.
Like I think people are being.
I think people believe they like
It's
black
a little
coffee
Emperor's New
as
Clothes
part
thing.
of a like. I'm the
Emperor
type
New
of person who likes.
I really hate to agree with Grace here. Like I feel like we're having such a moment, and I really don't want to agree with her at all. And nothing actually would give me more pleasure than just shutting her down throughout the course of this pod.
I know.
Isn't that what? Yeah. Like,
Isn't that what the point of this podcast is about?
But
no,
Grace,
we're really agreeing on this. Where it's
I
about
think that-
identity. Where it's you being like, I'm the type of person who orders like I've ordered a dirty martini before and like then gotten it and been like, fuck, I can't believe I now have to drink this.
That's different though.
That's different.
That's so much different.
I just think that some people
But I
drink.
thought it
Some
was
people
different-
like go like coffee black, like
Yes.
black.
Yeah.
But like most people would prefer a coffee with milk.
It
and sugar.
tastes yummier with milk. Like
yeah,
that's,
I guess it's just weird to me that
Specifically,
people
I
don't
agree with
order-
her, by the way, on the coffee example. Let my agreement span to no other thing that she
Yeah,
said.
you really lost it with the other one.
The martini thing is so off.
It's
because
terrible.
it's not swaggy to order for so many. The parallels sucks for so many reasons.
You don't think it's like
sorry.
I feel like it's
Sorry.
like,
No, I'm back on
You know
board.
what a steak is? You know what a
it's
steak
like a
is?
pina colada tastes better than a martini. I
But
would rather have a pina colada, but
half
I'm
the
never
time-
gonna order a pina colada at a bar. That would look so stupid. It's so much
Why?
cooler to order a
I
margarita.
was the kid in college ordering blue lemonades or electric lemonade or whatever the
Yeah,
hell
I
it was
mean
called.
that doesn't
Has it
seem
worked out for you?
cool.
Yeah, I fucking I crushed college. I would have gone back. I would have super seniored it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
You know, I was
Yeah.
having fun. I was
Dude, I'd love to. Be great. I didn't have any good college experiences.
Really?
Oh, really? High
I had
school was
the
terrible
best
for me.
time.
College was dope. But with a martini, people also don't really understand what it is. Like alcohol is
I
very
agree,
confusing.
yeah.
I think alcohol in general, people, I don't know what.
Yeah, sometimes you'll look at a
it
drink,
is.
you'll be like, I bet I know what that tastes
I'm
like.
at
And then
work.
you have a sip of it and you're like, the fuck was that?
I'm at work and somebody will ask me what's the haziest beer, and I'm like, don't. Shut up, dude.
That I actually could get
Shut up.
even.
Like I don't know.
That's okay. IPAs, I feel like there's people who are like, oh, I love an IPA. And it's like,
We're
you
like
don't
the
really love an
driest
IPA.
red.
I have
This,
no sense of beer.
Like I don't
beer's
know
like
any
the
of
one
it.
alcohol where I actually do have a lot of opinions. And that's
yeah,
why I
the
used to be
driest,
fat, 'cause
right?
I
Yeah, I'm
love
like I don't
beer.
know.
But
But
I
it's
think
all
that
the same to me
Yeah.
because I don't have a palate. I guess.
I think that in the pina colada
Sure.
example.
I also have to bounce in a minute. I apologize.
Really, is there anything you'd like to bring up? Before?
just how much I love you, Dan?
Aw.
How we really from the beginning, we lost it. We both.
What do you
connected.
think? Give me. Okay, so we've been hanging for 50 minutes now.
Yeah.
All right, give me an out of 10 for how you think how we felt about each other for each 10-minute period.
How we felt about each other.
Yeah,
Over
yeah.
each
Oh, this is
10-minute
gonna
chunk.
be fun.
Yeah.
First 10 minutes. I think mine was higher.
Also, what did
You
come
were
in
higher
with?
on me than I was
Yeah.
on you.
Yeah.
No, I felt like you were G-checking me a little bit.
Oh, Dan, you've been a 10 in
What
my
does that
book from the
mean?
moment.
like
You-
I felt like he
hey,
was
Grace,
like.
sit this one out for a second.
Okay, yeah.
I felt like he was like you're like
Prove yourself.
I actually I love him and I don't
Yeah.
think that this is actually.
Yeah.
But I feel like he has the same thing that I do, which is like
check
who
you
the-
a little
yeah,
bit.
like,
Who
who
you
the
think
fuck
you
are
are?
No, I
Huh?
love this.
Huh?
This is the perfect episode to do right after
Yeah.
the first impression. Yeah, you've been a 10 in my book from the jump. But
Really?
I
No-
feel
no
like
dick.
accidentally we've probably been equal and not realized it until we started making fun of Grace. That's
Yeah.
why women are important.
yeah.
Really brings men together.
Yeah.
I want to apologize to women
Yeah.
across the board. That's
yeah,
gonna
that
be
could
my
be your public
apology.
apology that you get out if you're on.
Dan, I love you so much.
Pleasure, my friend.
Yeah, Dan and I will finish out the episode just the two of us. We've never
How
done this
fun
before.
is this? Never have done this before.
Yeah.
Grace, I love you. I'll
Yeah,
see you tomorrow.
Is it okay if I keep your sweatshirt and give it back to you tomorrow?
Um,
No, I'll just give it to you now.
Yeah.
Greg's
No,
recording.
why? Oh, he needs it.
I guess.
yeah, I got it. I can't wear this on stage.
Oh, you're doing a show?
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Where are you going?
Greenwich.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm filming my special tomorrow.
No shit.
Yeah, and I'm opening for him. You want
Well,
to
where?
Grove.
34.
Hey, congrats.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I have thoughts about that.
About what?
About like, I mean, yeah, you're smart to do it. Just go for it.
Oh,
I think it's
thanks.
great.
Wait, yeah, tell us your thoughts.
If
as
that's
Greg
a
walks
crazy
out.
like clip. I'm gonna be thinking. I wonder what Dan's thoughts were.
No, I mean, like, don't take it too like.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't say whatever. Yeah. How long you been doing comedy? 5 years or so? 4 years?
Yeah, almost 4.
Yeah. So like, don't be afraid to use that material again. Like,
Yeah,
at some point.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's not gone.
I like working at the cellar because of all the advice, and it's like I've learned.
I
how-
just was a pussy and I never did that. And
Yeah.
I actually wish I was. I wish
Really?
I did that a few times. But it doesn't mean some of the stuff you're doing right now is probably some of your best ideas.
Yeah.
And so I wouldn't just let them die with this thing.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
all,
that's
it's also
such
like
an
themed.
interesting way to.
It's all like thematic, so it's all
cool.
like the same. But I love real quick. I'm just gonna say this. I love working at the cellar because I get so much advice from so many like very cool people, and when I'm
And
around
Dan.
it,
And Dan.
right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It was, like,
Separate.
but I know Dan from the cellar. But like I think, and I get to just choose what I want to listen to and
Yeah.
try.
And also,
like,
don't listen to anything.
right.
Because
Like, it'll all-
the best piece of advice ever is that no advice matters.
Yeah,
Just
no
the only
Trial and
advice
error,
that
baby.
matters
It's like relationship. Just
is
fuck
people
up.
being like, yeah, just try, just
Yeah.
do it, and no pressure.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
I love you so much.
Get out of here. Bye,
Thank you.
Greg. Now
Boy,
let's
you're
touch-
gonna wear that on
Don't
stage.
forget to follow Greg
Yeah.
Melly on Hill at Greg Melly.
Yeah. Whatever. Don't follow him.
I'm stealing your hat.
Wait, no.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll bring it tomorrow for you.
A Yankees hat, eh?
Yeah. He's yeah. Do you actually think that? Do you wish you'd done a special?
Do you really want to talk about this now?
I'm just curious. We don't have to. We can talk about whatever we want. You have 8 minutes. We can talk about whatever we want.
Do they cut you off?
We're out of respect for our
respect
studio.
for
We'll
the
leave at
studio?
8 minutes. Yeah.
What's
What
it
are
feel like if you go a little 5 minutes over? It's fine.
I prefer not to.
Yeah.
Out of respect to our boy Maxim. I was also late today because I got stuck on the train, as you know. I was
Yeah.
It's really upsetting. Yeah. Now that Greg's gone, what were your honest opinions?
Fuck
on
that
him?
guy, right?
Yeah. Fuck that guy. Get out of here, Greg. No one go to his
I
special.
really hope someone does listen to this podcast in entirety because I do feel like we had a fun arc there.
Yeah, I do kind of feel like. Do you guys ever talk at work?
No.
Really?
No.
It's funny.
I mean, we
like,
say, hey man, like you're nice to all the I mean, I always
of
am
course,
nice
of
to
course.
everyone,
Yeah.
but like, I mean, I'm nice to everyone.
Yes.
I'm nice to everyone.
You're a nice
except,
person.
except my friends.
Of course. And that's Greg. You and Greg share that. Greg is really nice to everyone except for his friends.
Yeah, I'm nice to my friends too, actually. But I just like I don't.
There's a difference between being
I don't have
kind and
time for
nice.
everything.
Yeah, it's
But he seemed sweet. You know,
Yeah.
it's different when
he's gonna listen to this and be like, "What the?"
No,
fuck?
that's all. I would say that we had limited.
Yeah.
Hey man, do you want anything? No, I'm
Yeah.
okay.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice.
Sick, bro.
Yeah, that is an interesting level. Of,
It's different. It's different when people are comedians at the cellar.
yes.
Because it's like if they're not comedians, they're just working for like he's there because he wants to be part of it.
Yes.
So it's kind of like you don't feel as much pressure to like be
Super nice.
super soft or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just like, dude, come on, you're one of us. Like,
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, it is a weird.
Whatever. Like, but I'll still, you tip, you do everything because they're working a job.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always found him nice. I'm no real. I would say that like if you asked him how much interaction we had, it was probably a total of 5 minutes, and 95%
And now you
of
guys are
that
best friends.
was talking about whether or not I wanted to order anything.
What do you usually order? Steak, medium.
I'm not really like a hang guy, so I don't really
Yeah,
sit
yeah.
there
You're not
much.
a big hang guy.
No.
This is a good hang for us.
Yeah.
6 minutes of
6 minutes of hang. Anyway, but that's my closing point on
Yeah, I
this,
would like
on
your
the
closing
steak
point.
thing.
And this is good because there's no way for Greg to rebut with something stupid. Because I was like, what are you talking about melt in your mouth? You're making that up. You don't know what
No,
you're
but
talking
he
about.
believes that.
I know he believes that. It's fully in his head. It's not true.
You agree with me 100%?
Again, as a non-mediator, I do think
But
a lot
have
of
you
people.
eaten a steak ever?
Yeah, I've only been a vegetarian since I was 12.
Okay.
So only. I've been a vegetarian since I was 12, which is a long time. But
Were you annoying at 12?
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely part of how I became a vegetarian.
I don't actually think this is that funny, but I told everyone at about 12 that I was going to not eat red meat anymore.
Sure.
And I did it in secret about 6 months later. I told everyone I still wasn't eating red meat, but I would like sneak
I'm
bacon.
the exact same way. If I was going to ever stop being a vegetarian, I would continue to tell people I was. And I am, for the listener, still a vegetarian. God, I look so pale.
I tend to not look at myself on these things, but I would say that
Greg likes to have the camera on. That's
Oh yeah, you got to have it on. Why
He
not?
likes to have
Just
the
it reminds
monitor.
you you're doing something professional.
yeah, I
even
guess
if
that's
it's
true.
not
Sometimes it's like,
making
no,
any
you're
money,
you're
and
not
it's
just, yeah.
it's just
actually
this-
losing money. It's an amazing
of
business
course. Hey,
venture to
I bet you.
as someone who has a
sure.
podcast.
Yeah.
It's really,
I think that mine will make money soon because my topics are sort of like pretentious, and I
Sure.
think that advertisers are interested. But I've lost. Yeah, we could talk
infinite money
Yeah,
that
of
I've
course.
lost. If you're thinking of starting a podcast
or doing comedy.
yeah. It's weird because like sometimes I do make some money from comedy, but then it's like I'm obviously spending more to do it.
Of course,
Like, which is a beautiful catch.
The thing that my big gotcha
Sure.
on the steak thing
Sure.
is guys are being like, you just don't like the taste of it, or it's like it scares you or whatever. It scares you with the blood and whatever. It's like, and I would be like, hey, I eat steak tartare.
Right.
And what the fuck are they going to say to that? I'll eat it
Exactly.
raw. I would eat it
raw.
out of the not out of the cow
This
because I'm
Greg
not.
would think this is pretentious. He would have to ask you what steak tartare is.
He really okay. Yeah, it's good. It's good to know what you're saying is pretentious. And I will say that the reason
I don't think it's inherently pretentious to like know about
of
stuff though.
I mean, if
Sorry, I've eaten delicious food.
well, right, because I was working. Because I was shooting videos,
Yeah.
and I was eating delicious food before then, and I have no excuse for that.
Are you from like a food family? Are you guys like
Yeah, my dad is Chef Boyardee.
oh sure. I knew this about you. That tracks. luck.
My aunt. Yeah, you know what I really wish in podcasts? I really wish like people were constantly hitting a button and they would speed the button up if they were entertained and slow it down. Like
Yeah,
I wish
yeah,
you could at the moment know if you were being engaging or not.
Yes.
Uh,
It's really honestly normally Jaclyn's here. And do you know Jaclyn?
no.
Jaclyn's Greg's girlfriend. She's also our producer. She's also a comic. She usually is here, and having her here, it's so much easier to
Does
do
she
the
laugh?
episode. Yes.
Wow.
It's really, really, really helps
Yeah.
because it's like sometimes you're like
Oh no, it's way better when someone's
it's
laughing.
like it's really hard when no one is because you're like, am I being? Because also we get
Maxim
so
laughed
much-
one time, and it's because I
made
like
me
called
feel, it
Greg
made me
gay
feel
or something
amazing.
like that.
Every time we get a Maxim laugh, I'm like, this is the best episode we've ever recorded.
He's also, what's his first language? What's your first language, Maxim?
English.
Oh, I thought you were German. Sorry. All right. Well, that's what I was
You
telling
did call
myself.
him Maxime earlier. and
I thought he was
like,
German.
Yeah.
You're English?
No, I mean, Maxim is typically like a Slavic name.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like, my guess was that you were born in Germany or something. and moved here when you were like 3. I thought I detected a little bit of an
kind of
accent.
have a little bit of that vibe. Yeah.
Polish descent. Okay, anyway, I'm wrong. So he just didn't find it that funny.
Yeah.
I was in my head. I was like, this guy's fucking ESL. What's he? He's not gonna find it that funny. No, it just was.
And that's powerful. Sometimes it's. I don't know. I'm sure. I don't know if you get this having a podcast as well, but we do get a lot of.
Yeah, just keep saying.
Feedback.
What do you get feedback?
That's from the internet. That's like, shut the fuck up. Why do you guys have a podcast?
How do you get those
comments on
YouTube,
TikTok and Instagram? Mostly TikTok.
Are you putting up a lot of clips?
We post clips like every day.
How do you do that? Do you have an AI?
No, Jaclyn edits them, but we have to figure out if she's. I don't know. It's a whole thing. We have to wrap up though.
Oh my God, you have beef. You're gonna close with beef?
No, it's not beef. It's we have to figure out a way for Jaclyn to not have to do that much work.
Is she good?
She's great.
Oh, okay.
If you ever need someone to edit clips, Jaclyn is amazing.
Is she a great editor?
She's a great editor, and that's like
our
our
just can't
podcast
afford
is
her
how
anymore.
she's. Yeah, we. It's just she's gotten so good at editing that now she has all these jobs.
Anyway,
and
the last 5 minutes of this have been so boring.
I know. I
not
feel
for
bad.
me. Not for me. I just mean like.
I've had a lovely time chatting with you. It's just jarring to have Greg leave.
No, it's great. It's great. You really can see the bare bones of the podcast.
Yeah, it is.
I don't feel like this, but you must feel like he really holds it up, eh? Just
No.
based on what happened the last 5 minutes.
In the last 5 minutes, I've been like, no, it's all me.
Yeah.
It's all me. I'm like, I'm the mom.
It is weird to restart. I will say I did a podcast recently with a guy named David Gelb,
Sure.
who created Chef's Table.
Sure. Yeah.
And he left about an hour in.
Yeah.
And I was much more buttoned up when he was there.
Sure.
And we were asking thoughtful, deep questions. And then when he was gone, I was like to this guy, David Gelb, I was like, wait, you're kind of a fucking weirdo. And then we had a
Yeah, you
completely
can, like, loosen up.
separate
Yeah.
conversation.
The vibe
which,
is different.
which you haven't done. But
I wish. Well, we just don't have enough time because I'm sort of in my like, fuck. We have to wrap up.
yeah, you got it. Fuck, we have to wrap up. All right. What
Well, do you have anything you want to apologize for?
No.
Well, that's how we end our episode. We do a public apology.
All right,
I'm
sorry,
apologizing on behalf
I'm sorry I
of
have
Greg.
nothing.
I'm sorry I have nothing too. I'm apologizing on behalf of Greg leaving early.
I'm sorry if I was ever pretentious, and I wish
No, I liked it.
I should hang out with someone like him always to just
Yeah.
let me know.
Yeah, but sometimes his read on what's pretentious is off, and sometimes he's also pretentious.
Chauvinist is not that advanced.
It's not that hard of a word. Greg has a really hard time knowing about words.
Yeah, yeah.
Comfortability's been an issue for
There's
us.
a pill for that.
Yeah. Yeah. I think he might take that pill, but
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway, what do I want to apologize for?
yeah,
The Jews.
sure. Thank you.
No, just kidding.
Well, Sorry
mm,
to Maxim for thinking you're German.
I want to apologize for. Yeah, I want to apologize for the last 5 minutes because
Yeah, me too.
I could have saved it. I'm
I
a
could have
pro.
too.
I'm a pro.
I could have too, but
I'm really good at this.
I got really overwhelmed.
And another issue, I want to apologize to myself for being a fantastic podcast guest, but always starting slow.
No, but it was good.
No, I always start slow.
That's okay. I feel like I start slow.
Mm.
I'm a fantastic podcast host, but then I'm also too much of a people pleaser sometimes that it actually becomes a detriment to my podcast hosting.
And you can
ability.
only you can only like come by it honestly so many times because then it's annoying.
I agree.
But you didn't. You walked the line.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
Dan, where can people follow you?
Oh, just go to my podcast, Dan Love. If anyone made it to this
If
point,
anyone made
you made it to this point,
God, if you made it to this point.
go to on YouTube or on Spotify or whatever and listen to Dan Loves to Chat if you like food and restaurants and
Who
curiosities.
doesn't?
If you like them to the level that Greg would say is pretentious.
Sure. And that's a good level to like them. You can follow our podcast. It's at Hill to Die on Pod. It's Hill to Die with a bunch of periods on TikTok. You can follow me, Grace Lobo, at gklobo. Dan's eating his mush bar. And follow Greg. He's at gregmelly. Watch his special when it comes out. My Friend's Basement, Bo Museum, Gecko King, Jaclyn. She'll do your clips. Yeah, that's the episode. Thanks for coming.
What up, HTDO fam? Okay, this is Greg Melly, your third favorite member of Hill to Die On podcast. I just wanted to, have the last say. That's what ADHD is. I need to have the last word in of every conversation. Okay, I wasn't there for the last 8 minutes of the pod. First time in history. Well done, Grace. Well done, Dan Geneen. Shout out, Dan. We love you. What a character arc between the two of us in that podcast. But I really just wanted to say that I know what tartare is, Grace, and it's not pretentious tartare. I like steak tartare. Love tuna tartare. I'm a big tartare guy. So my middle school nickname was literally Greggy Tartars. So you write that one down. Also, thank you, Dan, for saying that I'm good to be around because I'll let you know when you're being pretentious. And Grace, I love you more than anything. But you saying
that saying big words sometimes isn't pretentious is like, that's the definition of what pretentious is. You don't have to say some ridiculous word because you know I don't know what it means. You know my lack of vocabulary. You can just say the regular word. But that was the episode. I love you guys. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. This is your third favorite member, over and out.